Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. No, water treatment, no. Sometimes these, here we go. Right, Coke right there. Right, it has 2.5 megajoules. To craft Coke, you need crushed coal, or, well, you can go crushed coal, purified water, and that gives you sulfuric wastewater, which is actually a really cool way of getting it. Here, your 2 crushed coal becomes 2 Coke, which is a really straightforward, simple conversion. This one, coal processing 2, add in a bit of purified water, which is really easy to go and get, and you make a load of sulfuric wastewater, and you need a lot of that. We will be needing a lot of that later on. 5 coal becomes 6 Coke, and then a load of extra gases. We can create naphtha out of thermal water and a bit of gas condensate in there. Coal and hydrogen plus a red metal catalyst gives us Coke, naphtha, base mineral oil, natural gas liquids, all sorts of treats. So at the moment, we just want crushed coal going into Coke in there. So that's a really simple one. And then that becomes solid fuel, which is 12 megajoules per thing. And a piece of coal is 4 megajoules. And then you add in, you make the solid fuel, that becomes 12 megajoules. And what we can do is we can make solid fuel out of the excess that we get from the oils. And then those get fed onto the lines down here with our coal lines down here. And you can see we're already removing a huge chunk of coal from all of this. And we're likely to run out of space from some of it. So we want to get rid of some of this. We want to be able to move this, and we want to be able to actually have, we do want to get rid of the coal from down here, but at the same time, we don't want to run out of coal. So if we're able to supplement the coal that's going in through this way with some solid fuel, that's much better. That will help things out. So anyway, all of that is a long list of different things. I realize it took quite a while to go through, and I probably shouldn't be spending all that much time on it, considering how much we've got still to do. Oil refineries. I can make 5 oil refineries. It is an oil refinery that we want. We've got the crude oil right in here. Craft that bad boy. No. Usage. There. It's this first layer on here. It's just an oil refinery. We want a standard oil refinery. So I'm gonna take 5 of those. What are you? Oh, are you new things? This must be new stuff that I've just learned how to do or something. So that's my assumption with it. So I want an oil refinery now. Oil and gas separator, that's no good. We've got steam crackers, flare stacks, liquefiers up here. It's 5 of these that I want to make. And I'm going to put these 5 here. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't, because that way I can extend that line out like 3 times longer if I want to. So I'm kind of thinking, actually, the oil is going to go on the next line up. Now, I'll put them in line with these. So we'll put the oil on this line up here. I just got to wait for those to make a minute. Very, very nearly almost done with this. Just waiting for a few fluid blocks there to go and build, just to finish that off. We got robots going everywhere, putting down all of these bits. Just kind of like wondering where I'm going to go and put the 3 sets of 9 for these different materials that we're going to get out. I'm wondering if I should try and put them down here, but I'm also thinking that I might be glad of increasing. I know that I've got storage space here, 1.8 million liters of oil, but I'm still and ahhing about whether or not I should increase the amount of storage that I've got there. So I don't think I want to bring the other liquids down here and store them. So I'm thinking that I'm going to want to store them all the way up at the top, out of the way. In here, I've got sulfuric wastewater is now out and done on this. I've got like 4 liters in there. So it's empty. We've essentially dumped this one. These tanks are done. So I can lift these up out of the way. Get rid of them. Like that. And now sulfuric wastewater is going in over there, and I haven't wasted any of it, which is good, because that's stuff that we're going to want an awful lot of. So then I can come over this side and go and grab another 10 tanks there. It's going to make 30 tanks that I'm running around with. That'll do for a minute. That's going to allow me the 27 that I want to put down for the naphtha, the fuel oil, and the mineral oil. And we've also got the oil refineries. They're up and ready and done. So let's go for a little bit of a wander up here. So yeah, I won't fill in this area because I'm going to work on the assumption that I'm going to want more of these. And so I'm going to want to spread that one out a little bit further. So what we'll do is we'll go up here and we will get oil refinery right there. I'll rotate that one round, and I'm going to put that directly in line on here like that. That one's going to go there like that. That's where this one's going to go, and then I'm going to put 5 of them out like this, over to there like that. I will use copper pipes to ground to do the bits on here. So we're going to go, once again, I'll go all the way to the outsides on them. And just do it like that. And over, up, over, like that. Down. And just kind of work our way across like this. Once you get into the rhythm of it, it's actually quite quick. I know it's a lot easier to go and just have a copy-paste and use robots, but all robots are currently otherwise occupied right now, so we're not going to bother them with it, and we go and do it ourselves. And I've set up like 30 of these in a line, and you can very, very quickly get all of the pipes put in place once you sort of develop a little bit of a rhythm with it. And as long as you've got a pattern, if you can work to a pattern, it's really easy. There, so we've got all of that bit in. I'll lift up the extra bits in a minute when we don't need to worry about them. So I don't want crude oil and gas condensates coming on this one. I want just this base one, which is just the plain crude oil coming in. So I'll copy that one and then paste that out across. We want one thing of crude oil coming in. So I'm going to do one downspout like this on each of these. They're going to be evenly spaced as well, so it's going to go like that, and over to there, and then up onto that one. So there's the even spacing on it. I've got storage over here on the side, and I'm going to bring that round like that, and then this one's going to go all the way up to there. And then we'll use a copper pipe on that one, and that's going to connect in there like that, with another copper pipe in there. So that's now joined in. It's got the crude oil that's already come up through, and it's joined in onto there. So all I got to do is put in the tank storage for naphtha, fuel oil, and the mineral oil. We got these 3 right here. We got base mineral oil, fuel oil, and naphtha, and oh, the oil residuals. We mustn't forget that. So the oil residuals bit, that's easy. What we'll do is we'll take... I'll use that area there to make them. Now, I got 82 bricks here. I don't have any more warehouses at the minute, so I'm going to run and go down to the bit down here and get a bit more of the... It's just down here, isn't it? I got some bricks down here that I can get. I go into there, and no, I don't. I thought I had bricks in here. As I got no bricks there, I'm going to go for a little bit of a wander over to our brick manufacturing site and see if we can find any there, except that we're stripping all the bricks out at the moment to go and lay them all down on the ground, so we may not have any over this side either. Let us hope that we are able to actually find some bricks. Well, I've got lots of robots over here. They all seem to be fairly industrious with what they... Okay, I don't think there's much chance of us running out of bricks, is there? Let's be honest. Like, have a look at that. I don't think there's much chance of us running out of bricks in here. So I'm going to get 5 of them. 5 stacks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks of those. And then I'm going to go over this way. And we've got loads of steel now. So I'm just going to make the most of the fact that we've got all of this ridiculous quantity of steel coming in. And I'm going to put it to good use. All of this in here. We've got masses and masses and masses of steel in here. Look at that. It is fantastic. So I'm going to take a load of that. Can't take any more. Let's put one lot back. So I've got a little tiny bit of space. And I'm going to go into logistics. And if we have a look here... 2. Oh, I need iron plates as well. Oops, my bad. Right, well, I'm going to have to achieve a little bit of balance with this. If I put back a bit of the steel, and then I go over this way, there, and actually run on the pavement, there's a bit of iron over this side that I can use, and they do bring iron back to us, so I'll grab a load of that there. Now, I got 8 of these that I can make, so I'm going to make 8 right in there, and that's already used up a load. And then I want, so it's 100 iron plates. It's only 50 steel plates, so it's the iron plates that I want. I've got none left. There's probably likely to be some on the way already. Deliver 600. There's 600 on the way. Unfortunately, though, 600 iron plates can take an awful long time to get here because, like, we've got all the robots are, like, they're busy elsewhere. Things are being done elsewhere, so I'm just going to do this a minute, and I'll pick it up, like, right where I'm standing. There, and you just watch this. It's 100, so that make 6. I get another few hundred in here. There, that makes 8 coming up, and then this will make 10 when that one's completely full. 10 there, and then I'm gonna want like at least an extra couple hundred. So get 2 more stacks in here. I'll fill that one most of the way up, and then I can fill it right up. Right, yeah, we'll go with that for a minute, and I'll stop there. So I've got 11 in here. 5, 10, like that. And then steel is gone. I've got 3 worth for bricks in X. It's 100 bricks. And then it's 100 iron, and then a little bit of steel. So I do actually want to have a little bit more. So I'm going to take 2 stacks of that, and then I'll make the other 3 warehouses that I can make, because that's using up some of these bricks and getting them out of the way. Now I'm running around with several hundred stone at the moment, which I don't actually want to be running around with. Where am I? Where's the nearest spot that I'm using stone? I've got... here, I'm making it right over here. I'm putting it into a big old storage right here. This isn't a big old storage at all. It's only a small old storage, but I'll still dump that in there. Yeah, there's only little bits in there, and then it's coming out onto this bit. I might want to change that later. I won't change it right now, but anyway, I have now got a boatload of giant warehouses that we'll be able to go and use for all sorts of different tasks. So I've got 10 of them right there. I got another lot here that I'm building. I'm going to take that. I'm going to drop it down in here because I use these all the time. So we're going to run back up across, and we're going to put down up here. So I'm going to put the warehouse in here for these residuals. We're not likely to start using them anytime soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 warehouse there, 1 there. Actually, I'm going to do 3 up in the line. No, I can't do 3 up in the line. Let me get rid of that one. If I get rid of that one there, that's not blocking anything, is it? Map. Go to robo coverage. No, that's definitely not changed anything in there. That's fine. Which means that I've got room. I can go and put down 1 here, and I can put 1 here. So I got 4 of those all in a big line that I will then be able to use for putting the residuals into, which is quite an important thing to be able to do. Then I can run a belt along this way, like this. Bring that up to there. We will put one inserter into here. I'll put one inserter into there. Actually, I'm going to move that one. And then I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one here like this. So they'll run round there in a little circle. And that way I can put one in here. And I can put one here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop that down. And we fired up already. And we're away. So we'll get rid of those 3 on that side. So it's heading over in the other direction. And I also need to make sure that I've got some of these. 1 here, here, and actually I want to put it over there like that. And then that one will go here. And then I will put this one here like that. And then I've got everything in. So we've got the residuals coming out, and I've already got them going into there. I got 17 of them. This, if you have a look, see, it's already sort of filling these up. And then I need to be able to go and put some storage. So the same as I've got here, I want a bit of space out this way to be able to expand that out and do more of them. So the blocks of... You know, I'm going to get the robots to move that bit. I'm going to go here with this entity deconstruction planner. I'm just going to do that. The robots will come and get that bit. So I'm going to go over this way. I've got a bit of a messy line right there. And what I'm really going to want is I'm going to want the power pole line to go sort of here. And I want to bring that along. Now, I don't want electric pole connections on there at the moment. Electric poles will connect automatically. Then up to 5 connections on them. Connections can be manually added or removed using the copper cable. Right. Green button for mark as red. I'm going to get rid of these here. Up to there. I won't go any more than that. So those few in there, they can be gotten rid of. Put that one up to there and that one up to there. And then we can get rid of these. That's going to give us a bit more space in here. There. And then I can come along this way. Like that. Right the way into there, and job done. So now I want to put down some of these. Now, I'm unlikely to want to have any more than a block of 9 of these. I would say I probably don't want that many. And almost definitely having a block of 9 for all of the liquids and the gases like I do, it's almost definitely overkill. Almost definitely possibly overkill. But quite frankly, I don't care, because I actually really like it. It's something that I personally really like. I think it looks really cool when I do it, and that is why I do it. So I'm going to go there, and then that one, and then that means that one goes there, I think. Yep, that's exactly the same distance across. So then we can go here, and why have I not got any robots coming along to go and remove that big stone? It's right in the way. It's inconvenient. It's very inconvenient. You know what? I'm just going to have to do that myself. There, 20 stone. And now I can go and put down the rest of these. We can put 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I've got those in place. I want to lift them up from down here. So I'm going to remove these outside edge pipes on there. And then we will go with these. So I'm going to take it up from this one down here. So that one's going to go up to there. Actually going to go to that point. And then you're going to go this way. And you're going to reach there. And you're going to go in there like that. And then the next one is going to go here like this. And it's going to just go to that point. And then this one is going to go here like this. And it's going to go to this point. And it's going to do that. So that one's going to go in there. And then I'll go here. pipe. Twist the pipe on there. Put that pipe in there. And that one in there. So we've now got the base mineral oil in there. We've got fuel oil in there. And we've got naphtha coming into there. That's going to allow that all to keep running for quite some time now without any problems whatsoever. We've got the extras, the residuals, they're all sort of coming down through. We've got the actual crude oil coming into here. I've got a nice big supply of multi-phase oil that's coming in from there. And then down this way, excess from this and also from this process, we've got the sulfuric wastewater. So there's some coming into there. I've got a bit of gas condensates kicking around at the moment, but we haven't got any more. There's no more of that is going to come in for a little while. Raw gas there, just a small quantity, because that's sort of a medium step. And there's only one further on. I mean, it's a bit like that, except that's got other uses. This has got one step only that it can do. Although, to be honest, we ought to have 9 tanks each for these as well, didn't we? It only seems right. So maybe I should lift that out and plonk that down over here. That bit up there could go up here without causing too many problems. Acid gas. I don't know what I'll use acid gas for, to be honest. I really have no idea. But it would be like an extra bit, so... Alright, let's move the gas condensates. There's another bit of research done anyway. So we've got cliff explosives, we've got stronger explosives, we've got gates. None of those are what I want right now. I want the fuel thing. There was a fuel thing that I was looking at, wasn't there? There was one very particular fuel thing that I wanted to get. I mean, I could go for stack inserters. We've got cliff explosives, which isn't really going to make any difference to me because I don't have any cliffs. Washing level 2. That's quite a good one to get. It gives you the washing plant level 2. Speeds up the processes there that we've got with the washing plants by a considerable margin, which is really cool. So where's the bit that I'm after? I know the bit that I mean, but I don't know if anybody else does. Steel chemical furnace, oil steam cracking, paper making, advanced bronze. Right, so it's not in there. I want to go here. I want to go to usage, fuel oil in here. Well, that's how to make fuel oil. I don't want to make fuel oil. So I need to go to you. And then it was the fuel oil right there. And I want to go to usage right there. That's the one that I want. Flammables right here. And that's where we make liquid fuel. I want flammables right there. Where is... Oh, it's right. It's there. It's sort of tucked in out of the way. That gives us coke and naphtha to make 2 solid fuels. Coke and fuel oil. And it's actually 1 coke and 100 naphtha for 2 fuel oil. 1 coke and 50 fuel oil to make solid fuel. And that's to make solid fuel as well. It's how we can make liquid fuel from residual gas and fuel oil. We can make solid fuel from hydrogen and coal. Now that is a really good combination right there. And like that takes care of a lot of fuel issues. Like we get that going into the steam boilers. That's absolutely brilliant. And then you got an enriched fuel block. Now an enriched fuel block, this is quite the beast. I can't mouse over it to give you all the details on it. Oh, it's down the bottom. It's 50 megajoules, right? 12 megajoules for there. Coal is like 5 megajoules. 12 megajoules for all of the solid fuel ones. But then if we go and take 100 liquid fuel, we can turn that into an enriched fuel block, which is 50 megajoules. And that's like brilliant for going into all of the furnaces for burning up stuff and everything. And we just need to have the liquid fuel and a bit of no, it's literally just liquid fuel. We make liquid fuel with the residual gas, so you need the residual gas. But anyway, we're going to do that one. That's the one that we're going to do. That's going to give us a boatload of extra opportunities and so on. So I want to just look in here. That's the same distance on there, so I want to do the same distance on here. I'm going to pop that one down, and then I'm going to pop that one down there. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to go and get some more tanks. We're going to do a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to drop down these 3 tanks here a minute. Bring you down like this. Petrochem gas tank is in the way. That's no good. So we'll put you down to there. Right. I want to take the stuff that the gas condensates that I got in here, and I want to put them over there. It's going to be a relatively straightforward thing to do, apart from the fact that I can't go underneath these because I'm not able to quite reach. So we have to do it up here, like that, or do it down the bottom down here. I'm going to do it up the top for a minute. I'm going to go into here, and I put that one on there, and then that one can go onto there. And then I'll bring it onto here, and I'll put you in like that. And then coming out from this side, I'll put a line straight up like that. Now, I've got a pump here somewhere. I did have a pump. Maybe I'll strip it apart again. Apparently, you don't get to keep the pumps. So we want to go in here, and we want to make a pump like that. Take you, and I will put that pump down there. And then I will just have a straight line of this coming in. Straight line of pipes. And then we'll put this in. So I'm immediately pumping out the gas condensates from these 9 tanks and putting them into there. And then I'm going to go and get some more tanks. And we're going to sort of move stuff along a little bit. And then I can take this residual, this raw gas from here. And that will then be able to go into these right here. And I'll have a slight change of plan with my gas condensates bit in here. The gas that we've got coming in here, that's like the very basic gas. There's not a lot that you can do. Like, you don't get any more of that. It's natural gas liquids. Isn't it? No, that's natural gas. What are you in here? Natural gas coming in there. I got natural gas coming in there. So let me go here and click on the natural gas. And craft, that one comes from a gas well. And that's it. That's the only place that it comes from. So unless I get more gas wells, this is kind of like obsolete. Then if we go back again and we have a look, the raw gas, which is the bit that we turned it into, now that one, that's the bit that you make through doing the fish farming. So we can get more raw gas quite easily. You get the ignore the natural gas bit. You get some raw gas from multi-phase oil, and you also get some from raw gas over here. So there's more options for getting it, but this in here you don't get a lot. It's the gas condensates is another one that I want to get, because we want to sort of be able to circulate that back round and use it mixing in with the crude oil as well. So we craft that one. It's from natural gas coming in. Really? That's it. The only way that we get more of the gas condensates is from natural gas. And the only way you get natural gas... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge. Continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.